Vice President Kamala Harris on Wednesday unveiled a White House plan to advance global water security and emphasize the national security implications of water scarcity. Harris said the plan, which elevates water security as an international priority, is aimed at preventing conflicts between nations and promoting equity and economic growth. The vice president said the United States is committed to expanding access to safer water, hygiene, and sanitation service across the world. The United States will also share data in its collecting to help manage and preserve global water resources. The United States would also leverage its diplomatic resources to elevate the issue on the global stage, Harris said.
For decades, of course, our country has chronically underinvested in water infrastructure, depriving many communities of reliable access to safe drinking water. Take the issue which many of us have worked on together of lead pipes. Lead is a poison. For adults drinking water contaminated with lead, it can lead to an increase in blood pressure and a decrease in kidney function. For children, it can stunt growth, slow down learning, and cause irreparable damage to the brain. And yet today, as many as 10 million households get their water through lead pipes and service lines in America, as do up to 400,000 schools and child care facilities. As a result, our country today, in this country, more than half of children under the age of 6 are at risk of lead exposure. Obviously, this is unconscionable and utterly unacceptable. Every person in our nation deserves access to clean water, and every community in our nation deserves water security. As a United States Senator, I introduced legislation to advance smart water policy, to invest in efficiency and recycling technology, and to take on the problem of lead pipes. And unless we take action to make water more accessible for communities around the world, that number will only grow in the coming years. So it comes down to this. Many of our most fundamental national security interests depend on water security. And that is why today we are releasing our action plan on global water security. This action plan will cement America's role of leadership on water security issues. And it will do so first by fully committing our nation to the collective fight to provide access to safe water, hygiene, and sanitation services in every community in every country. Second, by sharing our world-leading water data, which we are collecting on the ground, literally, and through satellite technology, collecting that data and sharing it, and the technical expertise that comes with that, with the international community to help manage and preserve global water resources. And third, by using our nation's considerable diplomatic resources, the great leader of USAID, we have so many leaders, to elevate water security as an international priority. This action plan will help our country prevent conflict and advance cooperation among nations, increase equity and economic growth, and make our world more inclusive and resilient. The past 2.5 years during the pandemic have demonstrated that our world is more interconnected and interdependent than ever before.